Different hat today. This is going to be my summer hat. Tractor Supply, good people, great products. I'm not advertising. Okay, last video I said I'd talk about why Democrats are bad for minorities, why Democrats are bad for the country, why Democrats just on the whole are bad. Not going to say Democrat voters. People who vote Democrat do so because they believe they are following their conscience and they are doing what is right for the world. And I cannot say that, you're not allowed your own opinion. You do what you like to do. This is America. We have that kind of freedom. But I'm also going to admonish you, stop voting Democrat. Let me tell you why. Democrats were able to say Republicans were racist after the 1964 Republican Civil Rights Bill was passed by the Republicans against staunch Democrat resistance. The Democrats came up with kind of a new plan. It was the welfare state. And Republicans said, wait a minute, if you start just giving people money to not work, that's going to ruin their society, that's going to end marriages, that's going to make their childhoods rougher, that's just going to suck overall for minorities, so please don't do that. Democrats said, oh look, Republicans don't want to give you anything, they're not going to do anything for you, they are racist. When we all know that Democrats have been racist since long before they developed the KKK. Okay, that's Democrats. And if you want to say, oh, the party switched sides, wait a minute. Woodrow Wilson, when he came up with the Great Society, a flaming leftist government power grab, who was also a huge supporter of let's not have no more darkies. He was a flaming racist. Woodrow Wilson, leftist racist. The party hasn't switched sides. They just hid themselves a little more better. But now let me tell you why that sucks. We have been, as a society, as human beings, for at least the past 6,000 years, perhaps 8, we have been domesticating animals, wild animals, dangerous animals, and we do it by providing all of their health care, all of their food, all of their shelter, all of their needs are provided by mankind, and that turns your ferocious vegetarian Aruck, which was master of his domain, into the classic domesticated cow. Okay, we took the predatory wolf and turned it into the Cocker Spaniel. By the way, all dogs are just wolves with a little genetic drift thrown in. They're not evolved. They're all still wolves. We know that because they can interbreed. You take a wolf and you breed it with a Chihuahua, you're still going to have a viable mix. So we know they're the same species. We know they're the same breed. They're just different races of wolf. Ooh, let's use that one. But we only have 2 rules. Well, 3 really, but the first one, it's kind of you have to do everything we tell you to do, which that's almost the 3rd rule, but the 2 real important rules are A, you may not bitch whatsoever. If you start bitching and griping, we'll kill you. B, we get to eat you. Those are the 2 rules we put on the animals to which we provide everything else. Sheep and goats and cows and horses and chickens and pigs and the gamut of domesticated animals across the world are domesticated by giving them, providing them everything. We also know it leads to dumbing down. I mean, you've seen the things, don't feed the bears because then they'll become accustomed to being fed and they won't be able to feed themselves. We know that it takes the drive to achieve on their own from the animals. Many animals, without mankind to keep feeding them, they would die out. So, why on earth would you do that to your fellow man and claim you were being virtuous? Democrats have been buying votes from the minority community in return for nothing. That's sad, that's sick. stop voting Democrat. Thank you.